Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Memorial Ground, Burnham, where we are live streaming tonight's game between Anderson Estates and Bulls of Slough. This is a Slough Premier League game, and Anderson Estates, currently the reigning champions, kicking off their 2024 season, looking to get their title back again this year. It'll be stiff competition this year. Bulls of Slough are a good side, finished in the top four, so they will be a stiff test this evening for Anderson. Game's about to get underway in the next couple of minutes. I should let you know who's bowling, who's batting, as soon as the scorecard comes live. Everyone's just about to get ready. No. Yeah, Warriors couldn't get a team. Looks like it's going to be either Haraya or Humza Harif. So open the bowling, left arm over, moves it about a bit. On the strike is Farhan Khan. Not normally an opening bat, but playing at county level, has been in the last couple of years. Gets that away through backward point for an easy single. With Farhan is Ismail Asfar, another young prodigy here at Burnham. Gets taller every year. He's now standing about 6'5". He's another bowler that bowls a decent pace, so let's see what he can do with the bat. Little inside edge onto the pad there. Gets away for a single out to square leg. That is Hamza Arif bowling, left arm over. His brother Haraya bowls right arm. They both move the ball both ways. Can be a tricky concept for a batter. And again, good left, good length. That's pushed out to long off. Easy single here. Fourth ball of the over, Haraya a bit shorter, wrapped on the pads, well outside leg stump. They'll run through for a leg bite. Gentle start here in the first over. Normally is with these guys, they like to see themselves in. Plenty of time to hit the big runs later on. So Haraya's last ball. Slower, full toss, that could be a wide. And it is. Umpire Darshak signals to me a wide. Be another ball. Finish the over. Hamza obviously trying something different there. Didn't quite work out. It's a quicker ball, much straighter. Just pushed out to Ghazan Faraza here at long on. That will be the end of the over. If you heard that from umpire Darshak, that's sixth off the first over. And as predicted, Haraya comes in to bowl the second over of the game. Slightly taller of the brothers, and he's right-handed, so fairly easy to tell the difference between them both. Actually, good view here. See how much movement there might be about. So just swing it into the left-hander. Yeah, you can see a little bit of shape there. Pushed out to mid-wicket, going for two on Indy's arm. It's a good throw right at the top of the stumps, but Farhan home safely. It's good running there from the Anderson batsman. Just taking advantage of the less mobile fielder. Ryer in again, swinging it back into the left-hander. Farhan well outside the line there, and they get through for a leg bye. In again a lovely bit of away shape. Slough just punches it out to long off, fielded by Gazant Faraza again for another single. That's one set out wider. That's gone down to third man for four. The beats backward point, couldn't get round in time. Got the boss messaging me to zoom in a bit more. How's that, Steve? Can't see the comments, so you'd have to send me a thumbs up on WhatsApp, please. Ryer in again. Full toss, that's been put away nicely out through point. 4 runs to Farhan. Much better over there for Anderson's. 12 off the over, up to 18 off 2. So those of you that haven't played here, Burnham is a very big pitch, their first 11 ground. Good 50-60 metres all the way round, so a lot of running to do for these 8 fielders. And generally find a score of about 170, 180 is about par, depending on the wicket. Hamza in again. Oh, that's a good ball. Just dropped it a bit shorter on a little bit more movement there. And caught Ismail coming forward. It's a ball he should perhaps stay back to. It's a lovely shot all the way along the floor. It's only going to be one though. Good fielding again there by Raza, out at long off. Clean pick up and throw. Hamza varying his pace again, that's tickled down towards third man. They're going to come back for 2. Fielder picks up, gets a nice throw in. In again, thick inside edge there from Farhan down to fine leg. Come through for an easy single. Big hoik there from Ismail again, a thick inside edge out to mid wicket. Will only be a single, and that's the end of the over. 3 overs down and 23 without loss, Anderson. Steady 8 and over to start with. Ryer coming back for his second over. coming out towards me. You'll probably see this. Gazantha's round. Only be one. No clean pick up there in front of the camera. Right, again, leg side wide. Looked like it did a little bit off the wicket there. That might encourage her a bit more. Gets the line right. A little bit of shape as well, so could be troublesome for Farhan if he gets that line. Leg side wide again. Good line to a right-hander, Araya. It's a better line. Shaping it into Farhan again. And they're going to come. No, just be the single there. Didn't want to take the arm on. Good arm, as you saw there. Can't quite see who that is out there. Like I said, it's a big ground here, it's a big pitch. Slower full toss out to Mustafa Raza. Nice clean pick up there. Just a single. So Anderson still ticking over nicely at about 8 and over. Last ball of the fourth over. Again, shape into the right-hander. There's not two there. A good throw in from Raza. End of the over, 4 down. 31 off the 4 at the end of the power play. So the power play in last man stands is for the first 4 overs, and the last 2 overs of each innings you can set a 4-2 field. You can set a 4-2 field, and if you've got a bowler that can bowl one side of the wicket, some teams do employ that, but generally they stick with a 3-3 split. Have our first change bowler, Mustafa Raza, one of our very own umpires up until last year. Another left arm over. Nice start. It's pushed out to long off. And fielded in for a single. So Mustafa used to umpire for us when he wasn't playing. That's before he left college and went into the real world and has got a real job now. So he's working, I believe, over at the airport for the last year and a half or so. Again, that's well bowled again from Mustafa, shaping it into the right-hander. Ismail dug that out well. So get through for a single. It's well bowled there from Mustafa, just dragging it wide of off stump. Changing the line and length. Dot ball, always good. Mustafa comes from a big cricketing family here in Slough. One of 4 brothers that all play cricket. Gazantha's here out at long on for him. There's also Ali and Shahid. All play cricket to a decent standard. It's a good shot, well fielded out there at wide, long off. It's only going to be a single again, so tidy over here from Mustafa. Start his spell. 4 balls gone, only 3 runs. See if he can close the over out. Oh, he's bowled him. Slightly shorter, slightly slower. Ismail went for the big old heave all over the clubhouse, and that's rattled the gate, so he's gone. Bowled Raza for 8. That's the end of the 5th over. We are 34 for 1, and we are now, I believe, going to see Donald McDonald. So Donald is Anderson's Caribbean import. It's the overseas player from last year. Absolutely bangs it if he gets going. You can't miss him. He's got a big red hat on. I would imagine that's homage to Richie Richardson or something like that. Anyone old enough to remember him? Start of the 6th over. And we have Gazan for Raza bowling. And Farhan swept that out to deep backward square leg. Chased down by a couple of fielders there. They stopped the boundary. So Farhan gets 3 for that. So we've got Donald at the crease now. I don't really see him having much of a look at the bowling. I think he's the type of guy that just goes tees off straight from the off, so might be some fireworks straight away. Shorter ball there from Raza. It's well fielded there by Indy, in quickly, stopping the 2 this time. Raza in again, full. Again, they're all bowling a bit of shape. That's out deep backward square. Looks like it's Farhan out there. Just a single to Farhan again. It's tucking him up nicely there. In for the, well bowled and well fielded there from Raza. Just short of a length and giving Donald no room or width to free his arms. So another good over here, just 4 off it so far. It looked like it didn't come out quite right. Just a wide ball, nothing wrong with trying something new. The wide. That will be the over. At the end of 4 of those were wide, so very good. 44. Gazanfa hands the ball to his brother Mustafa. See how Mustafa gets on against Donald. Bowled him, taking the top of the bails off there, looked like a little leg cutter. Donald tentatively cleaned him up, so that's a big wicket there for Balls of Slough. Donald McDonald. In at number 4 for Anderson, his new chairman Adnan Shabir. His team for the club has done for a number of years, been a stalwart. Adnan, another guy that doesn't really hang about once he gets going. But here, don't want to lose too many quick wickets. Way Adnan flash. Misses everything through the keeper, so Balls of Slough just testing Anderson here. Leg. We've got at least one viewer tonight, Asim Khan. Hello. Not as good as your lot. Still sitting top of the table after week one, Gajars. Right. Lovely little leg cutter there again, bit of movement off the seam. Why I didn't get a ticket for the Arsenal game yesterday. I went up to the Emirates, didn't even bother asking. For in again. Extra cover. Gazantha's going to get round, stop the boundary. They're coming back for three. That's good running by third. Hope you enjoyed the game yesterday. Wasn't the result we wanted, was it? But I think we all knew it was a pre-gone by umpire Darshak. That is the score is 51-2. Probably do need to start upping it a little bit here. These Raza brothers have kept the runs down. Should be wrapped him on the pads, but that's well outside leg stump. Off. Fahan comes through for an easy. Easy runs out there for Anderson at the moment. Just bounces in front of him there and past him for four. Half. Now. How we doing, fellas? You right? You can say hello, by the way. Just please don't swear, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Here this year, or are you still at Datchet?
Joined them this year.
So you've left Datchet as well, have you?
Yeah.
So it's all gone to pot since I've left, has it? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This season.
I believe you, thousands, wouldn't they? So you guys.
Yes.
Won your first couple of games, haven't you? So.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Wide there. I don't think Gazantha was too with the
Yeah.
All seems to be going through. Guys are getting lots of lateral movement,
Okay.
swinging it like so.
Memories of that, mate.
Huh?
Still got good memories, and I still think you can do it at this age. Age is nothing but a number.
Yeah. So which team are you playing now, Gav? You ones, twos, threes, fours?
I'm in the seconds.
You're in the twos, are you?
Yeah. We had a game, didn't have our best performance with the bat, 169 all out. We almost got the team though. And you run still, but yeah.
You just didn't have enough runs to start with, maybe, by the sounds of things. Bold again there from Mustafa. They are
Push it.
definitely getting a bit of shape, these balls.
Glutes that he's got.
It's all the big glutes, is it? Guys, nice to stop and chat.
Cheers, my man.
Back to the action. Shot all the way along the floor there from Farhan Khan. That's 4 runs. Farhan moves serenely on to 43, not out here. Adnan sitting with him on 12, not out. So Anderson starting to push it along the 2 in the 9th over. Mustafa comes in again on a good length ball. Hamza Uri fields that. That's good. He's not giving the batter any width at all here, tucking him up. Most of these guys have all played LMS. So they've all played each other a number of times. Know how each other bat and bowl. One out wide of off stump. That's a lovely bowl to finish the over. Really good figures here so far. 3 overs, 2 for 17. Is good going. So his older brother Gazantha. Two. For a single. Going to run a leg by them. A bit of kidology from Shabir. And his side an extra run. Inside edge there. Single. I might well have a couple more people to talk to in a minute, a couple more reprobates.
Thank you very much.
You are live, please do not swear. Nice to see you.
Never swear.
No, I know you don't. Beautiful. You don't get many sunny days like this in May, do you, around here?
Brings life to the club, doesn't it?
Yes.
Weekday.
And some good cricket going on at the minute.
Some good players there.
They're bowling well, balls of Slough.
Look, it's still slow. It's not as it's going to be a little bit slow.
Yeah.
so then we'll start speeding up.
As always.
How do you fancy your chances?
Every year's a tough year. We won it last year, won the league last year. Well, they have been for the last number of years since we started playing, really.
You have been up the top there to be shot down every year, haven't you?
So we our best, and obviously it's also a matter of availability. We've got some seniors with steady heads.
Creaking a little bit
Well,
these days.
yeah, we've still got some over 50s in here.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah. Well, every year.
Get through the regionals and then.
Yeah.
There's a new team coming this year. Ross, you've seen them play. How do you
Bayless Lions, yeah.
Is there, I think so.
Some place for them, yeah.
Not only that, Bayliss is my hood. That's what.
Is it?
Those 10 overs, change of aims.
Good spot. I'm glad you're looking at
7 off 10.
steady.
Yeah,
I think par's about 170, 180 out here.
Yeah, so doubles and triples.
Well, one of your players might get through. I'm a bit worried about the other one.
Oh, the number 7 was on strike, you mean?
So no, Bayless Lions had a good start last week.
Yeah,
They enjoyed it. They enjoyed it.
They had had them at 5 for 3.
And they believe there's a few LBWs that might have gone their way, and that's like,
that from the camera at wide long off, it did look quite straight, but
I haven't seen that.
Did he not ask for a replay?
But he
oh, did he?
in a home counties game.
Right. Okay. Oh, that's going to add more fuel to it.
Okay.
It was Bob, wasn't it?
There's a clip of that as well.
Oh dear. I suppose at the heat of the moment, things happen, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, no one likes getting out.
That could be interesting.
CEO Mohammed Asif, who's just about to answer his phone.
No,
Probably a big sponsorship
I've
deal coming
cut that call off there.
He's cut that. Anderson Estates.
Yeah, we're a local around the surrounding areas.
You do residential sales and lettings.
Everything sales and lettings. So Burnham.
I can
Very
imagine.
generous indeed.
Stalwart of the club here, and definitely a pillar of the community in Slough.
Yes, thank you. Seems to be a lot of wide balls today.
Yeah, they seem to be. I don't know if the ball's slipping out their hand or they're just trying different things.
We're just trying different things. I think we're into right and left combinations. We just change.
But I'll say it again, LMS brings life to cricket clubs during the week, and sometimes they're completely dead. It brings life, brings colour.
It is when the weather's out here, it's really vibrant.
Yeah,
Isn't
I'm
it?
all for it. I'm all for it. I wish more clubs did LMS during the week.
So did we. We could.
The thing is now, I think what we've got now is with the LMS, we've got a lot of younger players and a lot more youngsters are coming through.
Yeah.
Maybe what we need to start thinking about is maybe an over 40s.
Like a vet league.
You could go higher than 40s.
Or 50s, well, I'm just saying to give
over 50s,
gives
mate.
your older, it would be actually
Give us all a
fun.
chance.
Yeah.
There's a team called Faring 40s, isn't there?
Yeah.
Where Faring
Show
higher
out.
number.
Pick up there from Shabir. Gone up pace out to deep square leg. But you guys, a lot of you guys are all over 40, over 50 at Anderson's anyway, aren't you?
Most of us, yeah.
Still playing Premier League cricket or LMS Premier League cricket and winning trophies.
There's a lot of talent there, and obviously some of these guys are obviously very, very good cricketers.
Yeah, to be fair, we are blessed around here with a lot of talent, particularly in this league.
Well, we umpired the Nationals last year, didn't we? And we felt that a few of the Slough teams that got knocked out earlier could have beaten the teams that were in the finals.
Yeah.
We felt that.
Maybe with the one exception of the team that actually went on and won it, they were pretty tasty. They were.
Right, I'm going to take this one.
But that's the challenge for my Slough teams this year.
Yeah.
Is to beat the conquerors from Derby.
It's I mean, a few years ago we ended up in the Nationals. We went down to Liverpool. It's a good experience.
You had a good weekend out with that.
We had a good time. I think we lost in the quarters, but it's a good little challenge. Obviously, you get some very good players.
I think you get to play against players that you don't play against every week.
Yeah, and it's also good. Obviously the wickets are different. Obviously you're not playing on the same wicket you're playing on every week, and there's a lot of talent. There's a lot of very individually a lot of good players out there. But more than anything else, it's a lot of fun as well.
It's good camaraderie. I mean, I came into LMS 8 or 9 years ago and I didn't know any of you. But now
but to be honest with you, how we started off was here at Burnham. I think there was an LMS and they were short one day. It was a Sunday. We didn't even we had our normal cricket stuff, and they ended up giving us 8 tops and saying, here, have a go and
come and have a game.
Have a game. And to be honest with you, within the first 3 or 4 overs, we didn't know the rules properly, and
no one does.
Yeah, we were about 3 or 4 down because every time we hit it, somebody got caught and we were double play and we were out.
You were running.
But since then we've progressed, and obviously we've gone on there, done well.
It's been pretty much in the top 2 every year.
Every year, yeah. So, but it's good. It's a lot of fun, and obviously over the years we use a lot of players, but more or less we kept the same sort of core team. And for us, it's more about enjoyment than anything else.
It's like an elaborate midweek net, isn't it?
Yeah. So to be honest with you, rather than have a net, you're better off actually coming and having a game of LMS. You'll enjoy it, a lot more. You're physically bowling out there, you're batting in the middle.
It's on a wicket, it's a game situation.
Yeah, and the main thing here at Burnham is actually played on grass. Obviously this is the Premier League, so all Premier League is actually played on here at Burnham, and it's on grass. So there's that advantage, but it's also for the teams in the lower divisions to get out of that division and come and play in the Premiership.
Gives them something to aspire to, doesn't it?
Of course it do, yeah.
So we'll see that this year. So the team that are currently sitting top, I have to say that because he's listing, that's him.
Okay.
So Gujars have come up from Division 1 last year.
Yes.
Won their first game last week.
Oh, very good, yeah. Well, I say, look, that's what it's about. Obviously, when you play on Astro and you play on grass, it's 2 different things. Whereas on the Astro, it's going to skid through a lot more. Where on the grass, it will take it's a slower pace sometimes. It will turn a lot more. And it'll probably do a lot more as well.
There's much more facets on a grass wicket, but you've also got. You probably take this for granted because you've been coming here for 20 years. But if you look at this scenery around,
it's lovely.
It's an absolutely beautiful setting.
Yeah.
So I know whether it's a grass or an artificial out here, I know where I'd rather be playing, whether it's here or a local council park.
Yeah.
No disrespect to them.
Yeah, but it's all good fun. So, look at the score now.
So Harm's retired on 50 whilst we've been nattering away. Adnan's on 26. And Yusuf Sawa, so Obi's boy, another one that's well over 6 foot now.
Yeah.
Big long levers, another youngster coming in.
He's another youngster, and he hits it a long way as well, if he gets hold of it.
He's a big boy, he certainly wouldn't want to get in the way of one of that.
Oh, that's a good ball.
Where are you? You are 94 for 2 off of 12.
Yeah, so 8 overs left, really. We need to push him along now, really.
Get on a bit here.
Yeah.
Have you got any big hitters behind him? Have we got left to come in?
Well, we've got still Obi to come in. I think he's coming in next. There's Normi Nadeem.
Oh, you got Obi and Normie down the bottom of the order today?
Just.
So you're reversing the batting order today, are you?
Well, just thought I'd just change it around a little bit. It's a bit There's 2 there.
I guess that's the beauty of LMS. You can make it inclusive. Everyone gets a game.
Everybody gets a game. To be honest, like I said, for us, to be honest with you, it's more about participation and enjoying it. You know, we've been there, done it, got the T-shirt, got the videos, and it's more of a social side. We play for a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You know, we've got a bit of a following. Boys turn out. As you can see, there's over there. There's a small crowd already gathering just to when they know Anderson's playing. They all turn up. It's like a family atmosphere here at Burnham, and it's good.
It's a lovely environment here, mate.
Yeah. There's only one game on tonight. There's no second game on today?
No. So Warriors can't play on Mondays, and we couldn't find a suitable or another team to play Fearing 40s at short notice. So.
Yeah, fair enough.
So they'll have a bit of catching up to do later in the summer.
Yeah, they'll have to play quite a few games. We'll probably put a couple of teams out though, because obviously they'll have to push them through. Yeah,
they'll probably have to go to Braywood on a Thursday or something. Yeah, and do that, but it's down to them. If they want to miss out on Burnham, they can miss out on Burnham.
There you go. Yeah, that's down to them. I don't think they've actually played a game yet, the Warriors.
No.
Ragiv, you need to get your team out there, son, and start playing.
Show us what you're made of.
Yeah.
Keep telling us you're going to win the league every year.
Well, they've got some big signings apparently this year.
Have they?
Yeah, apparently so.
I've
Ragiv's got some big signings. He's keeping it quite close to his chest.
Up his sleeve at the moment.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Shot there from Adnan.
Slough Warriors, for those of you that don't know, are always up there and thereabouts when they play in the league. Them and Andersons and Super Spartans always take the top 3 spots, really, don't you?
Yeah, it's very, like I said, it's all very competitive. On the day, it can be anybody's game, and that's what it's about. You know, one player can actually change the whole course of the game. So it's all good fun.
You can change in a heartbeat, this format. You think one team's winning, and then all of a sudden a couple of wickets go, and it's completely changed around.
Yeah.
So you're not getting your whites on this year? You still playing a little bit?
Or? If we're desperate, then I'll get them out. But it's rather throw the youngsters in and let them have a.
What about the weekend? You still?
Yeah, weekend still playing on Saturdays. Still trying to play on Saturdays. So still playing for Burnham, but down into the 3rd 11 now. So.
Are you skippering them again this year?
No.
Got rid of that responsibility.
Yeah, I just want to come out and enjoy it on a Saturday. It gets harder and harder as you get every year. And
you've done your time on the cricket field, haven't you?
Just would more or less just come in, especially like midweek LMS. We just come in, enjoy it, enjoy the weather, have a bit of a social.
It's a big shot there.
Didn't really get hold of that.
Thick inside edge there from Adnan.
Big shot for one.
I was saying earlier that when he does loosen his arms up, he does hit a big ball.
Yeah. But still, like I say, the wicket's still quite slow. It's not really coming on, as you can see.
You can kind of see a lot of the edges and low on the bat, and bowlers are trying to dig it in. That's probably a little bit too short, that one. Balls of Slough will be competitive.
Oh, it will be competitive. I mean, obviously we need to push on with the score.
They've got 4 or 5 guys that can bat and bowl.
Yeah. Like I said, this Premier League is very, very competitive. I don't really think there's any weak teams that you could say that you're going to walk over anybody.
No, so, you can't come out here expecting to win before you start. You have got to play the game properly.
That's right, yeah.
Which is good. I mean,
some of the wide balls seems to be a lot of wides today.
More runs for you. I think you might need them at the moment. 103 or almost 14 now. Yeah, I think. Well, I'd say par's normally what you aim for, about 170,
160, 170. Yeah, obviously with the slower wicket, it's
might be 20 runs less today.
That's a long way. Is that gone for 6 or not? Yeah, it's a good shot from Adnan Shabir there. It's a big 6, that one. We needed that really at the end of the over.
That's what we were talking about, them levers.
Yeah.
Big shoulders on the young man. Well, not so young now, he does tell me he's over 40.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Thank you, Asif Fish, coming over to chat to me. Burnham stalwart, absolute club legend, and has always made me feel welcome here. In the 9 or so years I've been coming to Burnham, doing LMS umpiring, also umpiring for them at weekends. So, thank you very much, Fish. Back to the action, thick edge, would have gone straight down first slips float. But that has gone to the boundary for 4. So you heard it here from the CEO of the club. Wicket's playing a bit slow, so maybe 170 is a little bit optimistic today, but always still another edge. Sharp chance there. I think that hit keeper Harsh on the elbow or something. That really came through off the bat. There we go. Here comes Adnan. Big swing of the bat. That's 1 bounce and 4 out through long on. Anderson now on to 118 for 2. Oh, that's bowled him. So Adnan giving up his wicket there. He knows they need to get on with it. Down the wicket, and his castle rattled. He's bowled by Mohammed Yar. Another regular face on the LMS circuit in Slough. I think Mo plays for every team, or at least one team in every division. We've got 4 divisions here, and Sundays. Wouldn't surprise me if I saw him in Reading as well, if there was enough days in the week for him to play cricket. Another steady all-rounder. Now we get Obi Sawar coming out to crease to bat with his son Yusuf. Obi's a very graceful player. Played at a very high level in his younger days, and you'll see that just with the way he bats, how much time he's got with the ball. His wrist movement, his hand movement. I think he's played for England over 50s or over 40s in the last year or so as well. So a very good cricketer, lovely bloke, nicest guy you'll ever want to meet. Always got a smile and says hello to you. Balls of Slough. Skipper Indy Singh coming back on the bowl. His second over. First over went for 8. So 120 for 3 or 15 here, Anderson. Definitely think another 50 or 60 runs are required. It's pushed out 2 extra cover. Just the one out there. So he'll be on strike. Just waited and wait for that. And just a late cut. That's going to beat. That's going to beat Mo, who's running around from backward point. That's not 4 runs to Obi there. Guy's just got all the time in the world. Work out there again on the boundary. So man. Maybe on strike, picks up a full toss down the leg side, and he's just swept that gracefully for 4. Scoreboard moving on a little bit here. Obi on to 12 off just 4 balls. Hasn't broken any sweat yet either. Hopefully we'll have a few more guys come and join me for a chat at some point this evening. Save you listening to my dulcet tones all the time. We'll have some of the Balls of Slough guys come over. I'm sure the Razas will be keen to have a chat with me later on. So, Indian again to Obi. Cut out to extra cover. They're probably going to come back for 2. It's going to be an easy 2. Long off running in. There's 2 more there to Obi. 133 of 16. Obi goes down for a chat with his boy. It's got to be a nice honourable thing to do. Have a stand at the crease batting with your son or daughter. Got a lot of work for me to get that done for my family. Got to get my daughter interested in cricket first of all, so that's going to be the hard part. Alright, looks like Hamza Arif back into the attack, misfielded out there by Obi at long off, but they'll come back for 2. That one just kept low a bit there, so like Fish was saying earlier on, maybe a little bit of dampness in the wicket. Hello boys, how are we doing? Alright? It's alright? You well?
How you doing? Nice to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. We're doing alright. You on for a walk round the boundary?
Yeah.
Yusuf on strike to Hamza, left arm, and that's bowled. Like a big slower off cutter there from Hamza. Yusuf threw the shot way too early. So we've got Raja Rahman coming in at number 7 for Anderson's. Definitely giving the youngsters a go today. Normally Nadeem will be at 8. And Normie and Raja normally open the batting for Anderson, so maybe they're just feeling a little bit old. I doubt it with Raja though. He's like the fittest 40-something guy I know. Keeps wicket for Anderson, dives about like a 20-year-old. It's pretty handy with the bat as well once he gets going. Just fishing at that one. It's the end of the over. A good over there from Arif. Now 135 for 4 off 17. So 3 overs to go, 15 balls. Anderson really needs to get another 30 at least here, I think, just to get a total that's defendable. Depends on the bowling, of course, as well, but we do know that Balls of Slough can go after it. It's going to be an interesting second innings here. No, Yara in again. Look at that flick from Obi. Out to deep square leg. Going to come back for 2. Easy 2 there. Mowing again. Shorter, faster. Obi just cuts that out to point for 4 more. That's a beautiful shot. Didn't even really give that the treatment, just a flick of the wrist and that raced away along the floor. Proper cricket shots here from Sarwar, as he always plays. See what Mo's got here. Slower ball wins the block hole, but dug out. Push through for a single there. It's well bowled from Yar. Shorter again now over the top of right. Raja's back. So Mo's bowled pretty well today as well. Almost 3 overs, 1 for 20. Final ball of his third spell, full toss. Long off, chasing round, will field that. Stops it on the boundary, misfield, they'll come back for 2. Easy 2 to finish the 18th over. Anderson's on to 144 for 4 of 18. So that'll be the start of the second power play now. Last 2 overs of the innings. The fielding team can split and do a 4-2 field if they so desire. That's going to be Haraya to bowl the 19th over. Finish off his spell. Can't be 2 overs for 19. Lovely bit of shape there, but just too much. Umpire Darshak signals wide. Another wide there down the leg side. Haraya's got to get his line right quickly here. 3 runs for an illegal ball can become very expensive at the back end of an innings. Full toss, Obi down to meet it. This Kazan for running round from fine leg will pick that up nicely. Batsman come back for 2. Obi on strike again, fall wide outside off stump. Pushed out to long off for a single. Two balls to go in this over from Haraya. Not quite got it right this over, but hasn't been too expensive. Nice and straight onto Raja's legs there. Tried to flick it through square, but he's only faced a couple of balls, so still trying to get his eye in, which is very difficult at this late stage of the innings. You just got to go from it from the off. Full toss. Raja's met that on the full. It's only going to be 1. It's the over bowled. Anderson's on to 152 for 4 with the last over. Will be Hamza Arif to bowl this. 3 overs for 27. So the last over of last man stands. It's like normal cricket in terms of illegal balls. So any illegal ball is just re-bowled until 5 legal balls have been bowled. That's just been beautifully glanced down to third man for 4 there from Raja. Another beautiful player when he gets his eye in. Lovely to watch. Ball to Slough, just want to keep it tight here, not let it get away in the last over. Don't want to concede 20 runs here. Played so well, restricting Anderson's. It's up in the air, it will be safe. Out to Mustafa Raza at deep cover, they come back for 2. Score on to 158 for 4. 2 balls to go. It's pushed out through point again. More work for Mustafa. It's only going to be a single this time, well fielded. So, last ball of the innings. Potential home run. I don't think we've seen any 6s so far. Like I said, it is a big ground here at Burnham, so do need a big slap. That's well bowled. It's just been pushed out. Probably only going to get 1. I'm not going to risk it coming back for 2. So Obi finishes with a single. That's the end of the Anderson innings, I believe. No, there's one more to go. Sorry, getting ahead of myself. 160 for 4. Raja on strike. Full Tarson, that's put out to deep square leg. Fielder comes round, stops the boundary, and they're going to come back for an easy 2. And that is the end of the innings. So Anderson's close on 162 for 4 from their 20 overs. Farhan Khan top scoring with 50 not out before retiring. Adnan Shabir bowled Yar for 39 and Obi Sarwar 29 not out of 13 balls. Pick of the bowling for Balls of Slough, Mustafa Raza 4 overs, 2 for 25. We'll be back in a few minutes with the second innings. Right, welcome back to the Memorial Ground. We're about to start second innings of tonight's game. Bulls of Slough chasing 163 to win. Looks like it's going to be the Arif brothers opening the batting for them. That's what normally happens. Well, we see a bit of off spin to start. Obi Slough, our master tactician, probably seen that there's not a lot of pace in the wickets, keeping the pace off the ball. With Raja Reman behind the stumps. It looks like Obi's going to open up himself. Bit of off spin to start with. For a minute there I thought we were going to see Normie Nadeem in his shorts getting his legs out, one for the ladies. Sadly not. How are you doing, Farhan? Alright, mate?
How are you?
Well batted, young man.
Cheers.
All rounder these days now, yeah? Always have been. That's what all us bowlers say. It is going to be Obi to start. Starting with a 3-3 field. Here he comes, nice and slow. Got told off at half time for not acknowledging Darshak's signals, so big hand raised in the air there, Darshak. Hope you saw that one. Obi in again, love, nice and slow. It's flicked down, there's a vacant fine leg down there. Ishmael running all the way from deep square leg, and they're probably going to run 4 here. Looks like they have an all run 4. Ishmael's a tall lad, about 6'5", and even with his long legs, that's a long old chase round there. Flicks it up. Hamza just looking to sweep again there, just clothed it a little bit. Square leg for a single. Obi to the right hander now. Alright. Straight back at him for a dot ball. Pushed out here to Farhan at long off for a single. 7 off the over so far. I think there's 1 ball to go. Obi thinks he's finished the over. Obi miscounting there, forgot his wide first ball. Floats it up there. That's a sharp stump in there from Raja, and he's given him. That's a really sharp stumping. I told you he was fit. Moves about to keep. Sharp as a button, that fella. Araya coming forward, he's just whipped the bails off before he's even realised. So Obi finishes with a wicket there. Hamza Arif stumped Rahman. Bowled Sarwar for 6. That's a good early wicket there for Anderson. Hamza's a dangerous player when he gets going. A new man to the crease is Shagan Nadeem, a new player this year for Bulls of Slough. Let's see who's going to bowl the second over. Looks like it's going to be Donald McDonald. Donald bowls at a fairly decent lick if he comes off his run-up. How a West Indian bowler should bowl. So I remember them from the 80s. Big and quick and very fast. Obviously only half a run up here for Donald. It's a 12-metre rule. Can't run in any longer than that, but hopefully you'll still see it go through at a fairly decent speed. Starts with a wide. Bit of shape there as well, Donald, so probably got to pitch it up a little bit today. Slow wicket. In again. Right, just again another bottom edge, thick inside edge there, so definitely a slow wicket out there today. Good to see Donald back this year. Definitely brought a good vibe to Burnham last year with him and his brother. They come over, had a lot of fun. There we go, look at that. Lovely bouncer there. That's the one for the over, but you don't mind bowling them nice and straight over the top of off stump. Let the batsman sniff it. You can sniff the lever. Batting team are now insisting that the batter puts a helmet on. Probably a wise move. So Donald does get it through quite sharp. Well, listen to Lou Donald, going to have a chat with Farhan. So Farhan, where are you playing your cricket these days?
Still out.
You're still at Oxford, are you? Is that Oxfordshire or?
Yeah, I played quite a few games last year.
Yeah.
This year I haven't. I was in Pakistan.
Oh, okay.
I literally come back Friday.
You only come back this week, did you?
My first game was on Saturday. That first game.
Back Friday, straight Saturday. Thanks Farhan. Donald in again. Full and outside off stump with a bit of shape.
No other game on that.
No, Warriors couldn't play. Lovely grace, that's just wheels. Wheels at this level from Donald. It's well bowled, just keep putting it there now. Batsman can't get anywhere near that. Need a few overs like this just to put a bit of scoreboard pressure on. He's bowled him. Straight to there. Batsman didn't really know what he was doing, and then he's been bowled by Donald at the end of the over. 1 over, 1 for 2. Donald McDonald. Straight in.
I'll come with you. Oh, you come straight. Come straight. Give it to Obi. Give it to Obi. Guys, you need to hurry up. Obi, come on.
I'm just going to see Burnham's chairman just come past camera now. Adnan Shabir, hello.
Hi, Russell.
Need to go back a bit. Only saw your boobies there, mate.
Boobies.
Back a bit more. Another 2 foot, and duck a little bit, and you'll be there. That's it. How you doing, buddy? All right?
How's it going, mate? You all right?
Yeah, very good. You?
How's it going? A bit of change for you, yeah? Umpiring?
Yeah. Bit of an
No umpiring?
Bit of an upgrade.
Commentating?
Well, I will umpire when required to.
Oh,
but
fantastic. You must enjoy this, no?
I do feel a bit nervous though. I stood here on my own with my dulcet tones, and I'm not sure I'm everyone's fans' favourite, but it's really good when you guys come over and chat for a couple of minutes
Absolutely,
and stuff.
absolutely. Let me just
Go on, get back on the pitch, mate. Don't want any no balls or anything like that.
Bad bowling. How's things with Alabama this year?
Looks good. 40 teams, 4 divisions in Slough, plus a Sunday league, 2 divisions in Reading.
Fantastic. Growing, isn't it?
It's
Every year.
massively. If we had more pitches, we would double the size easily. Steve was turning teams away this year.
I think we need to have Steve and start charging him more. Premium ground.
He's listening,
He's
mate,
listening.
so I wouldn't.
Oh, I'm only joking. I tell you what, it's lovely to have you guys here because you bring all that kind of going.
Brings a
flavor.
vibrance to
Yeah,
the
brings
club,
a
doesn't
vibe.
it?
It's brilliant.
Maybe the odd player for your weekend cricket as well. Ishmael in again, comes in from a great height, slapped away. That's going to be fielded by Donald. Watch this. No, he just flicks that in. So you're loving life as the new club chairman?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he's the club chairman as well as the first team captain, man. So well.
Are you first team captain as well?
Yeah, quite a lot on my plate. So yeah, I'm enjoying it, enjoying the challenge. You know.
It's something to do every day then, I guess.
Absolutely, every day, 7 days a week.
Yeah, I bet. Ishmael's got to get his length right here. Short again and slapped out. That's going to be 4 more. Donald's not going to catch that. Words of encouragement there from Adnan.
Youngsters. It's all about promoting youngsters, man. You see, obviously, we've got a couple of youngsters playing today.
It is. I mean,
that's what we want to do at Burnham as well. You know, we've got a Sunday 11 as well this year.
You've got Sunday 11,
yeah,
and you've got a lot of Colts teams as well, midweek stuff.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. So
really,
Friday Colts Day. We've got the under 11, under 13, under 15.
It's really good.
17.
Progressing for the future, mate. That's well bowled. That's a good line and length from him.
So yeah, things are looking good. You know, in terms of still live.
It's still live, and my daughter's calling me. So
Yes, you got to take that.
I've got to take this.
Yeah.
Hello. What's up? I'm commentating. I'm at Burnham.
Good stuff.
Oh right, no, there is a game going on at Mercy, but it's not me. Oh right, no, not me, darling. You don't have to come and say hi. Are you still out, are you? Looking in for your tea. Your what isn't?
Come on, boy. Keep going.
Oh right, okay. Well, don't stay out too late, eh? 'Cause it's nearly 8 o'clock. So maybe just check in with Mum and make sure everything's alright, yeah? Alright. Right, I've got to go because I'm supposed to be speaking on commentary. I'm not talking to you. Alright? Alright, don't worry. Alright, love you. See you later. Sorry about that interlude. My daughter was at another park and thought I was umpiring at Mercy and Way, so she wanted to come over and say hello. Donald's back on with his wheels, inside edge down, fine leg.
So meant to be two matches today.
There is, Mr. Chairman.
Cancellation.
Yeah, but
Cancellation.
Warriors cancelled.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So Monday we've got 2 games here. Tuesday we've got 1, and Wednesday I think we've got 2 games.
2 on Wednesday, so five games a week. So
7 days with cricket.
as long as the weather stays like this, buddy.
The first couple of weeks were cancelled as well, isn't it? The first week was cancelled.
Yeah. So I mean, this time last year, I don't think we played until like the beginning of June because it was so wet.
Yeah.
So we got to count ourselves lucky.
No, it's good to have some cricket going, man. You know, for sure.
Donald in again. Short bounce, so that might get called a wide. No, over the batsman's head.
That should be wide, man.
Yeah, I thought it might have been. Maybe Bowlers Union, I don't know. You'd have been angry if I'd have called you a wide with that, though. Sure, that's a big shot. It's going to be 4 over extra cover there. Let's just check in on the scorecard. I had a couple of disturbances. So, balls are slow on 23 for 2 off 4 overs here. Donald McDonald 2 overs 1 for 7. Ishmael Ashfar back in. First over went for 9. Leg side wide.
Come on, Ishi boy, come on!
like you say, Adnan, it's all about promoting the youngsters, and even if his line's not quite right now, it's encouraging him to. He'll get there. He's a good lad.
You can see obviously he's talented.
Yeah. He's got some pace about him as well when it gets going.
Obviously his height,
He's got
pace.
height,
Yeah,
reach.
he's got something about him.
Another 2 or 3 years, I think. You'll
We
start
just need to
seeing.
encourage youngsters to play more games, competitive games like this.
Remember what we were like when we were bowling at that age. Oh, there you go. That's some of the potential right there. When Ishmael does get it right, he is a handful.
That's better. Good stuff.
In at the batsman, Harsh flicks that out to deep fine leg, or deep backward square. Only going to be a single. Much better over here from Ishmael so far. It's up in here. I don't think anyone's going to get there as quick as Raja is. That's one way down to fine leg, but will be fielded. Boundary saved, just back for 2 runs. So just quickly, Adnan, you've got under 11s, 13s, 15s and 17s. Is that boys and girls now?
Boys and girls. Yeah,
Boys
we've got a
and
girls
girls.
team. We've got girls under 15 and under 13.
Uh-huh.
We've got a girls coach.
Okay.
Yeah, so we would like to get more girls obviously involved, more teams. Ideally, obviously, we want to go back into like under 11s, under 13, under 15.
Yeah,
and
start
17.
from the beginning, grow them. But it's a good start to have at least one team, certainly of the female variety these days.
Absolutely.
It's the way-
Absolutely. We need to encourage obviously girls and to
Show
get
cricket's
into
for
this
everyone,
sports.
don't you,
Yeah,
really?
absolutely. And there's a huge investment from ECB into girls cricket.
Yeah.
We want girls to come out and play competitive sports, get involved in sports, not just football, cricket as well.
Yeah.
So it's important, obviously, a club like this, Burnham's got facilities, provide that platform.
Yeah.
You know,
Gives the girls
Yeah,
encouragement to
give the
get
girls
on
going.
what's
Yeah,
predominantly
yeah.
been a male-dominated
Yeah.
sport for the last couple of 100 years, or however long
Yeah.
cricket's been going. So
absolutely. And some of the girls are really talented, really, really talented. You know, so
yeah, we had an umpire. She was she's left this year, but she was an umpire in Watford,
okay.
and she's about, I don't know, early 30s, something like that. And she used to play cricket 12 years ago, but they gave up because it was only 2 out of the team that were any good. So if you can get you get 11 players these days. It's
Absolutely. I'll come back.
yeah, no worries, bud. The beeping you can hear his messages on my phone. That was actually my boss Steve saying that the stream is great. He's got it on at home, watching the live stream. So that's at least 2 watching, him and Asim, if Asim hasn't fallen asleep. Adnan out. Fields that nicely. They're only going to get 1 now. 30 for 2 or for 5.2. Balls are Slough, so 6 and over. Need to go at about 8. For Harnin, left arm around the wicket. Just back from Pakistan last week, so might be a bit rusty. But he's been probably Anderson's go-to bowler for the last 6 or 7 years. Bearing in mind he's probably only 21, 22 now. When I started umpiring about 9 years ago, Farhan was like a 13-year-old kid, mesmerising the adults with his spin, and he's still doing it now. He's progressed in his own cricketing career. He's played at a couple of minor counties, now playing at Oxford. So still playing a good weekend standard cricket. He's in, that's very straight, and 6. 5 steps to my right, I probably could have caught that.
Change up a bit, Sam.
41 after 6 overs.
Score is 41. We've got a couple more guys watching. Mr. Gully, good evening. And Shabab Sharma, how you doing? Doing well, thank you. More guys coming in. Good job, Russ. Nice commentary. Thanks, Shahid. Shahid Raza, brother of Gazantha and Mustafa, who are playing tonight. He's watching at home. I'm sure he'll have a couple of messages for his brothers about how they bat and bowl later on. Shahid, another one of our umpires here in Slough. Been around LMS for a long time, probably longer than me, I think. Otherwise, better wave to the umpire. Otherwise, Darshak will berate me later on for not signalling back to him. The chairman Adnan Shabir on to bowl now. 4 or 5 step run up. Bowls at a fair pace. He's back playing LMS after a couple of years out. Very busy man these days. Really looking after Slough, or trying to look after Slough and Burnham. That's well bowled, very well bowled there from Adnan. As you may have heard earlier on, Adnan's first team skipper. He's also now chairman of Burnham Cricket Club. It's very encouraging to hear him talk about youth development here. Just out to long on, one bounce down to Ishmael down there. But yeah, Adnan's got a big job on his hands here. And to boot, I think he stepped into politics, but I won't talk about that because I know nothing about it. But good luck to him with what he does, and if he can help improve Slough, then kudos to him. 43 for 2 or 4.3, that's short, that's high, that could well be 6. That is 6, out down towards the car park. Raya Reef is on to 31, not out now. 17 balls.
Next weekend,
Might have a couple of guys to talk to again in a minute. Asif's on his way back round with Mian. Why is he not playing tonight? Beautiful off spinner, gun batsman. I'm talking to the viewers, Mian, whilst wondering why you're not playing tonight. How are we doing, young man?
Yeah,
I'm very good, mate.
a prior arrangement today. That's why I'll the Chief couldn't play today.
Prior arrangement, huh?
Yeah, so he's obviously just turned up to support the team.
As you do, as everyone comes down and gives their support.
As we do. It's like I said, it's a community place here, so we're all here just to come out, enjoy the nice weather.
Get a bit of fresh air.
A bit of fresh air, yeah. Walk around, get some exercise in as well, get the steps in.
Definitely need our step. Well, I do. I don't know about you. You're all right. Fine figure of a man. So you'll be back next week, will you?
Yeah, I think next week's bank holiday, so...
so you probably won't play, will you, on Monday?
The ground's already booked out. We've got a function going on here.
Okay.
So both grounds are booked.
So we can probably tell Steve now because he's listening.
I've told him. I did send Steve a message earlier.
Yeah.
To tell him that next Monday there will be no games because I think there's a charity. There's not charity. There's a game going on here which will be all-day game.
Right.
On both pitches, they've got some bouncy castles and stuff.
Okay. Another family day out.
Family day out. It's a bank holiday, so obviously if
anyone's in the area, they're free to pop down, aren't they?
Yeah. We're expecting a large crowd anyway, so it'll be quite good.
There will be a couple of hundred here, I'm sure.
Yeah,
for a function like that.
Yeah, and also we've got the Gaza Palestine game here on the 18th.
Right. You've commandeered me to umpire that
game.
Yeah,
we need your experience there. So that will be a good charity event as well.
I'm sure that'll be really busy. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
we're
not-
expecting 500 plus people here, so that should be.
wow, yeah, that's
So,
going to be a busy day. I better
yeah.
get here early or
Get
walk
there early,
then because
yeah.
there's going to be no space for the
No,
car.
cars, exactly, yeah. So that'll be good. We've got the local radio station, Asian Star.
Is that Asian Star FM?
Asian
is it?
Star, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's been promoted on their station anyway, so it's,
No, that's going to be a really big day. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not going to go into politics and wars and stuff like that, but it's obviously some very strong feelings around here. So I'm sure that'll be well supported. Very strong feelings all around the world, I should say, but
yeah.
say we'll leave that to the experts. That's certainly not me.
All right, 58 for 2 off 7.4, so it's
So you're squeezing them nicely here.
Yeah.
Donald's bowled well.
yeah. So it's still a long way to go. So
It's a sharp stumping from Raja earlier on.
earlier on, get that wicket
Get
over.
Hamza.
Yeah, that's an important wicket. So it's as you can see, obviously the outfield, the wicket's a bit slow, but the outfield is lightning.
Yeah,
Either side of the fielder, and it's 4 runs.
you definitely get value for your shots.
Yeah, there you go.
That's going to be a struggle for Adnan.
It's gone through him.
He did get his hands to the ball, but momentum took him over and the
Yeah.
ball trickled over the boundary.
4, yeah.
Apologies, Darshak, I didn't wave to you. Signal of thought. But it doesn't matter because I'm not actually scoring. So, what's the score now?
60 of 8.
60 off 8. Maybe see you on your next lap, mate.
Yeah. Get those steps in.
Yeah. Thank you, Asif. So 8 overs gone in the second innings here. Balls to Slough 60 for 2. Skipper Obi Sawar coming back on to bowl his second over. Ashram Singh on strike, 13 off 15. She's another player that can accelerate the score quickly. Obi taking the pace off the ball there. Very, very slow. Very intelligent bowling. Short cut out to cover. They're not going to take Donald on, surely. That will just be a single. Brings Haraya back on strike. Now 41 not out. Waiting for that nicely. Pushed it into the gap, into extra cover, but again it's out to Donald. McDonald shouts from the sideline to push for 2, but not sure I'd want to take that arm on. Probably a sensible decision there from the batters. So I'll start waiting for it. Are they going to turn for 2? No, sensible again there. Last ball of the 9th over. Down the wicket, Haraya out to cover. It's only going to be one again. Donald McDonald hankering out there on the boundary, half waiting for the batters to try for 2. Would have shown him the bullet arm there, I think, if they'd have gone for 2. So 9 overs gone, 64 for 2. Ishmael Afsar back on. I swear he's only about 18 years old, but he's about 6'6". Gets taller every year I see him, or either that or I'm shrinking. given a wide there. I will signal to Darshak. Thought I heard a little noise there. Might have caught the trouser pocket, but Darshak has a much better view than I do. Haraya out here to long off. Out to Fahan. That's one run. So Haraya on to 45 now. Tactics probably here is to get him back into 50. And that will give licence to the lower order to give it a bit of a swing. Although Harsh has picked that short one up lovely. That's gone out to deep backward square for 4. Roll into the car park. Someone's going to have to get on their hands and knees and look under a car for that. Balls are Slough on to 70 for 2. 91 to win off of 53. Anyone's game at the minute. Beauty of LMS. 90 or 51 in most normal cricket formats would you'd favour the bowling side, but the batters have got a real chance here. Only 8 fielders, or 6 fielders I should say, plus a bowler and wicket keeper. That's a wide ball. So 8 to 10 and over is the norm. But if Anderson do pick up a couple of wickets, then they're right back on top. So anyone's game. Ishmael in again. Smacked out, coming down towards me. Farhan round easily for a single. Must be a warm night tonight. Farhan's not wearing his hoodie under his long sleeve shirt and his t-shirt. It's just a jumper today. Oh, big edge over first slip. Adnan sliding there, showing his commitment to the club down there at third man, saving the boundary. It's the end of the over. 75 for 2 off of 10 at the halfway stage. A very evenly poised match. Going to have a change of ends now. 10 overs from one end, 10 from the other. Helps keep the game at a good pace. Gets each 20 overs bowled within the hour time limit that the teams have. It's going to be Haraya on strike again. Looks like it's going to be Farhan with his left arm round the wicket from the top end. Change of tactic here for Anderson. Farhan normally bowls most of his overs down this end, but saying that, it is the second half of the innings he bowls, so it might just be that they started bowling from this end today. But in he comes, and he's cleaned Haraya up first ball. Lovely left arm off break there. It's actually done Haraya for turn, and he's gone now for 45.
Hello, you got promoted?
Hello boys, how we
you
doing?
doing?
Chef, you alright?
Not bad, how are you? You
Yeah,
okay?
very good, thank
Long
you.
time no see.
Been a while? Yeah.
How are you keeping? You alright?
Very good, mate, you?
So you moved on from there to this?
When it allows, I can commentate, yeah.
Excellent.
So, this is the first one at Slough this week. I've done a couple in
yeah.
Reading last week and the week before. That seemed to go down well, so...
The league is doing well as well now.
Yeah, it's so busy.
Really good.
So
really,
busy.
really good to see.
Full division, 40 teams.
Perfect.
We would have more if we had more grounds, I think. So
It's a brilliant idea, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Doing
great.
this is
it's
amazing.
great for the
Yeah.
community around here. Everyone
Absolutely.
comes out and plays.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So yeah, it's really good. How about you? You doing well? You still playing or?
Yeah, Saturdays.
Saturdays you playing?
in the 3s or 4s or whatever.
Okay,
whatever
yeah.
opportunity. But yeah, this level is going a little bit too high for me, I think.
They've not called you up because
They got-
you've played a few times LMS, haven't you?
Yeah,
So-
no, for years, the Anderson, for the first 2 or 3 years,
Yeah,
I played every game.
you were regular, weren't you?
Yeah. And then these guys go better and better, and they got some.
Then it got competitive, and
Yeah,
then
they-
you got the
yeah,
Warriors and
yeah.
the Spartans, and then they have to
Yeah,
bring the
me
best
and
side out.
Fish, one, you know.
Yeah.
With age, we kind of like moved on.
I think, as he put it earlier, letting the youngsters have a go. I
Absolutely,
think.
that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
You know. Finally going well. Anyway, I'll see you soon.
Nice to meet you.
Take care, same
see
here, man.
meet you, see you
Yeah,
again.
see
Sorry,
you.
bud.
See you.
Are you not working around the corner from me anymore?
No.
Stop that.
I moved on now.
Damn.
Got my own little business.
Oh, right.
Cake box
Oh, very nice. Still in Slough, is it?
in
or-
Oxford.
In Oxford, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone in Oxford visit Cake Box?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure
There'll
Chef
be
will give
10%
you a deal.
discount. Anybody mention Last Man Stand, there'll be 10% discount.
There you go, you heard it from the man himself. If you're in the area, pop in and see Chef at Cake Box in Oxford.
Yeah. Take care of yourself.
Nice to see you, buddy.
soon.
See you soon, mate. Chef, one of the old Anderson players from my early years here. Always lovely to see him. Used to be the manager at McDonald's around the corner from where I work, so I got the odd free burger. But he's obviously moved on to pastures new, doing his own thing, so wish him every success up at Cake Box in Oxford. Right, back to the cricket now. Donald McDonald back on to bowl. 2 overs, 1 for 7 so far. Expect to see this come through at a bit of a pace. Good, lovely bit of shape there as well from Donald. Bit of an agricultural shot there from Harsh, but that pretty much is what's required when you need 9 or 10 and over. Swing, and you can hear from Raja, very iconic phrase of very well bowled. There you go again. When you hear that, you know it's Raja. Such encouragement for the bowlers. Outstanding wicketkeeper. Short. She's onto that. Pulled out to deep square leg. Farhan will field that. He's on for 1. New batsman at the crease is Ghazan for Raza. Brother of Mustafa, Shahid and Ali. Shahid will be watching from home. Mustafa from the sideline. Slower ball there for Ghazanfa. One came through a bit quicker as well.
76, 12 overs. Ubi. Stop it for her. Hello. So by the tree, next one. Next.
12 overs gone, balls are Slough 76 for 3. Harsham Singh 24 not out. Ghazan for Raza not out 0. Farhan Khan in for his 3rd over. Extra bounce there. Come up high on the bat for Harsh, but drops short of long on. Ghazan for good running there, back for 2. That's good running there on Adnan's arm. And you can see with that, with our new 2x lens camera, the turn and bounce that Farhan gets, but that's been hoiked away through Cal, and Harsham picks up a boundary 4, moves him on to 26. A bit of relief there for balls of Slough. Anderson's just squeezing it a bit with Farhan and Donald. Third ball of Farhan's third over. Again, that's leg side wide. I will go and field this. It's going to be four wide. Rare mistake there. I'm not going to blame Raja because that was quite down the leg side. You won't see many of them coming from Farhan. Oh, that looks close. Yeah, that's well in front. I can tell that's out here from fine leg. Harsh planted his front foot there and missed the ball. So he goes for a well-deserved 35. Balls of Slough now 87 for 4. Looks like I might have got an instant DRS version here from... No, I'm getting sent photos from around the grounds. Just being shown two different versions of the camera lens we've got from Steve, so glad to hear my one's come out on top. But we'll have a chat with Cam and get him right for the next one. So Farhan in again. Mo Yar. Mo batting down at 6. He will open the batting for most other teams in lower divisions. Run for 2, a direct hit from the boundary, but they're home safely. Two for 4 for 13 now, so Anderson squeezing it. Run rate's creeping up. 71 now off 35, so over 10 and over to a ball. Another tight over here, we'll really see the pressure come on. Once it gets up past 11, 12 and over, it's very difficult to do consistently. Obi in, slow ball. Just a bit of top spin on that, just giving it a bit of extra bounce. Making life tough here for Gazantha. Yet to get off the mark. And he's bowled him, and an even slower ball there. Looped up high over the eye line, and Gazantha, knowing that he needs to crack on, took a big swing at that, and Obi's cleaned him up. 92 for 5 now. Umpire's given that out, caught behind. So I did hear a little noise. I thought it was the bails coming off. It must have been a little edge and into Raja's gloves. So very well bowled from Obi. The catch behind the stumps, Raja just made it look effortless. That effortless, I didn't even notice he caught it. So he's in. Mustafa in now. So younger brother replacing Gazantha. Pushes that one out. But Obi fields that at short mid off his own bowling. It's up in the air. Will Obi get there? Just over his head. Might have got a hand to that and dropped it, but Mustafa scampers through for a single. Lot to do here for the lower order batters, but it isn't out of their reach. They are capable, these guys. So Mo's flat batted that straight. well round there, I believe, from Yusuf Sawa. Could be Ishmael, both of them are very tall. If Yusuf's fielded that off his dad's bowling, might be an extra couple of quid in his pocket money next week. Here we go. This is for the ladies. Here comes Normie Nadeem in his shorts. Lovely fella, always got a joke and a smile for you. Now if you thought Obi took the pace off the ball, wait till you see Normie. This will go above the eye line, it will be very slow. Very tempting for a batter. Raja likes that, looked a good length, little bit of shape on it, or turn I should say. Mustafa through for a single. He just floats it up there. Out to deep mid wicket, they're taking two on Donald's arm and they get through. Normally shorter ball. You can see there that how slow the wicket is. That just sat up. Almost tennis ball bounce there. Through for another single. So ticking over balls are slow, but they have really got to get hold of this now. Never easy when you're new at the crease, having to do it to a ball. Normally in again, short. It's going to be short of deep square leg, but it won't go for four. Obi fumbles it, but they're not going to come back for two. It's just pushed out to long on, be fielded by Adnan out on the boundary. Another single. Singles aren't good enough at the moment for balls of Slough. They need some boundaries and they need them quickly. Otherwise this is going to get away. This game's going to get away from them before they know it. 5 overs to go now. And they need 62 to win off the last 25. Now over 12 and over. It's going to be a tough gig. Got to go big from now on, and that's not going to be easy with Farhan coming on to bowl. This is his last over. No weight for it, slaps it straight. Shabir comes round and fields on the boundary, they're back for two. Extra top spin, that's going to be taken easily by Farhan. Caught and bowled, thank you very much. Extra bit of top spin on that, you can see the revs on the ball coming through. Maybe you got that at home as well, but that got big on Moya. And all he could do was push it straight up into the air for an easy catch. Farhan Khan. So last man in now for balls of Slough. Indipal Singh Kelsey, or Indy as he's known to his friends. Team captain and organiser of balls of Slough. He's up leg side wide. I better go and field this one again. That's going to be 4 wide. You're welcome, mate. Five very useful runs there for balls of Slough. He could drift there, swinging in. If that had the pitch, that would have had India in all sorts of trouble. You see Farhan drifting it in and then turning it away from any club cricketer's not going to handle that one too easily. Just quickly on Farhan before he disappears. He shot to fame with LMS at the 2019 Super Series in London. Steve Hayes had picked him due to a dropout, on my word, and basically came through and helped Steve's team win the whole thing. Took a big scalp of Blake van der Linde, I believe, out in the final. South Africa A international, and Farhan had him in all sorts of trouble before cleaning him up for very little runs. So comes from good stock, Farhan. Very respected here. 4 overs, 3 for 38. So a little bit expensive tonight, but 3 wickets all the same. Let's see if Darshak remembers to take his photo. Probably not. Everyone forgets the bowlers. 4 overs to go now. Sounds like Donald's being called. He's bowled 3 overs, 1 for 8. So the pace has definitely been a factor for him tonight. Probably been a little bit too quick for everyone. Indy's calling for his helmet. Wise move. Little short break in play there while Indy goes and fetches his helmet. Doesn't wear it very often. It's from the old school. Coming back to the crease now, Indy in his helmet. Right, almost ready. Get back to the action. Indy's geared up. Donald coming in off his short run. Indy gets some bat on that out to cover. Only going to be a single out there to Yusuf. Well fielded. Hello again, fellas.
Hello there, mate.
112 for 6. I think you might have this in the bag now.
Yeah, it's, you never know. Cricket's a funny game.
Yeah.
No, it's not over till the fat lady sings, as they say.
It was tight until a couple of overs ago, I think.
Farhan bowled really well.
Farhan's got 3 wickets.
Yeah,
Donald's gone for 9 runs off 3 overs. So
yeah, this is his last, so he's bowled well.
He's bowled really well.
Yeah.
Looks quite sharp again.
Yeah, he's not 100% fit yet, but yeah, he's getting there slowly.
And this is his short run up for LMS, is it, I guess?
Yeah, it's a short one, yeah. Obviously,
Saturday run ups from back here, I guess.
Yeah, he didn't get obviously many with the bat, so I suppose he's going to make it up with the ball.
Yeah.
So it's
the beauty of having someone like that in your team,
that
isn't
looks
it?
close.
That looks really
Very
close.
close. Oh.
Get DRS on that. Leg by, signalled by the umpire. The third man saying it's out. We're saying it's out at fine leg, but Darshak has the best view. Thought that might be a little bit quicker. Leg side wide there from Donald.
Good take, Sufi.
In comes Donald again. I'm sure this one's going to be a bit straighter. No, wider, and Raja at full stretch there, got nowhere near that. Wide down the leg side and swinging. Don't put them legs on this camera, Normie.
Oh, shit, sorry, mate.
Yeah. We'll have to set up an OnlyFans account or something. One of Burnham's funny when Normie the Dean walking past there. Always has a joke for me. Lovely lad. Donald in for the last ball of his spell. Lovely bit of shape again there. That's over. Score is 122 for 6. 17, 3 to go. They need 40 off 3.
40 of 3.
41 off 15, yeah. They might not need to ask you back to bowl, Normie.
Has Fahan got any over there?
No, Fahan and Donald done.
How many is Obi?
He hasn't bowled for.
Obi? Yeah.
No. Obi's got one left.
Jaldi. By the board, jaldi.
Obi's got one left and then one from somewhere else. They might call you, Jav. Say, Jav, get your whites on, come and bowl and over. So 3 overs to go here for balls to Slough. Obi Sawar cut out through backward point. Only be a single. Mustafa Raza on strike here. 13 not out off a 9. Big swing, that's out, deep square leg. Yusuf's under it. Oh, it's in his hands and he drops it. It's a good effort from the young lad. Run round about 25-30 yards there. Ball met him at waist height and just into the hands and straight out again. But Mustafa through for a single. Indy flat bats it out straight. Adnan will come round and cut that off for short. That's a single. 125 for 6. 2 balls to go in the over. And then it looks like Anderson have got to find 2 overs from somewhere. Because the first 4 bowlers have all bowled out now. But when I say find an over, they have got Adnan Shabir to come back. Lovely slower ball there. Raja whipping the bails off in hope for a stumping, but Mustafa's back foot was firmly grounded. Last ball of the over, and turn away again, another stumping opportunity. Mustafa is walking. Is he still walking? I think he's been given out. He has, so another sharp stumping there from Raja Rahman. Mid-40s, fit as a fiddle this fella. Just walking up to the stumps there, putting the bails back on. Beautiful smile as well. Lovely set of teeth, Raja. So last man standing, Indy Singh. 4 balls to Slough, 125 for 7. 2 overs to go. 38 off a 10. It's going to be a big ask for anyone, let alone Indy. He's got Yusuf, one of the younger lads, coming on to bowl. So as last man standing, Raja just telling the fielders the batter's got to run 2. All the balls need to go to him at the keeper's end to run him out. Yusuf starts with a wide. So, lovely ball there from Yusuf, so left arm spin again. There's no run out there to Donald. Indy's never going to take that arm on. Fly it leg side wide. Single added to the score there for balls to Slough. They need more than that now. Short. Got high on Indy's back there, so no run. Just 7 balls left in innings here. I think Indy's resigned to the fact that we're probably not going to get there. Youssef in again. Looks like it's a nice length and line he's got going on, but that's out to Normie at deep backward square, no run. So 6 balls to go now, the game's pretty much done I think here. Let's see it through. Another leg side wide. 132 for 7 off a 19, so 30 to win. 31 to win for Balls of Slough off 5 balls. It's going to be Normie Nadeem to bowl the last over in his shorts. I think you can hear Raja saying to Indy that he needs to hit every ball for 6. It's probably right, even though you can get a home run off the last ball, but I think if Indy hits 5 6s off a Normie here, then I'll run for president. It's just something that's not going to happen. It's been a beautiful evening here at Memorial Ground, Burnham. Normie in has tossed up and Indy slapped that through deep square leg. That's gone for 4 all the way along the floor. That came right out the middle of the bat for Indy, so bit of confidence there for him, if anything. Not sure Donald McDonald was too impressed after chased 40 yards to run after that to go and fetch it from the bushes. Normie, 136 for 7. If they get within 12, they have got the home run. As the last ball get out, but that's still a long way away at the minute. Quicker ball from Normie this time. Got Fahan in at short gully. Tossed up again. Indy's macked that out to extra cover, but he's not going to get 2. 2 balls to go now, and I think the game's done. Unless there's a series of illegal deliveries, which I don't think is going to happen. Normie in, penultimate ball. Smited out through mid-wicket by Indy. That's going to be 4 more. So, another confidence booster for Indy there. Balls of Slough on to 141 or 145 for 7. It will be when the score is updated. Indy on to 26 not out off of 17. So. He'll definitely be feeling good after this, even if his team will end up losing. Last ball of the day, Balls of Slough 141 for 7, 21 behind, and Indy just picks it out to long on. He's not going to run, there's no point. Shake of the hands. And Anderson win the game by 21 runs. So the defending champions get their season off to a winning start. That'll be all from us here at the Memorial Ground, and hope you've enjoyed the commentary tonight, and we'll see you all again very soon. Thanks a lot.